Hey, welcome back to Tahoe Tonight. I'm your host, Kristen Farrell, and sitting here in the studio with me is Maggie Stillwell from Riverbottom Ranch down in Carson City. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Great, so good. I'm so glad you came up over the hill today to spend some time with us. You have a pretty extensive background with horses.
I do. I have about a little over 45 years of experience with horses. Started working actively with them when I was about 10 years old at Zephyr Cove Riding Stable right here at Lake Tahoe.
Oh, some great history there.
Yeah.
Fantastic history.
Yeah.
Now, I'm a horse person too. I have always loved horses. It's really a passion.
It is. It's a lifestyle.
Absolutely.
It is not something you take lightly.
No. Well, tell me about your barn. Tell me a little bit about your stable and your barn, what you do.
Okay. Our barn was built 10 years ago. I designed and built it. And when we started it, I did training, English Western harness, specializing in the light shod Tennessee walking horses. And we did kids camps. We partnered with Carson City Recreation Department and offered kids camps for about 5 years. We did showing, we did lessons from kids from 3 to 65 in English Western harness. Everything.
Cool.
We kind of did everything. Lessons,
Yeah.
showing, training, everything. So, and at this point I do all of that, but it's more on a consultation basis. So.
And that you're in the perfect area for that. It's absolutely beautiful over the hill.
Yes,
I mean, where you're located is just exactly where are you located? Where can people find you?
We are on the east side of Carson City, down by the river. You can cross the river and go straight out into the hills. There's groomed trails all along the river corridor. So it's very nice. We do a lot of riding out at Washoe Lake. There's always people to ride with. We have a therapy group that works out of the barn. There's people coming and going, boarders coming and going, so it's always easy to kind of pick up somebody to ride with, or you can ride by yourself. And
oh, wow.
it's really accessible to a lot of different types of riding.
Fantastic. Now, what are the ages? What is, say, the youngest that comes in to walk into your
Oh, gosh.
stable as your
As
barn?
far as the therapy kids that come in, I mean, we have little kids that come in, maybe 4 or 5 years old. And then a lot of the gals, the average age I would say is of the boarders is in the late 40s and 50s, and we all pal around together and ride.
Have a great time together. Great camaraderie. It's definitely a very social thing, even though people picture going horseback riding, really getting out there on their own. Sure, that's part of it too.
Right. But we've had all kinds. We've had groups where it's like, it's funny because you get one boarder and they tell their friends, and so you end up with clumps of types of people. And for a while we had a lot of kids, that were 11, 12, 13 years old that had horses, and we had a lot of them. And at this point we have a lot of women, retired women or housewife women, and they've got their horses, and
so great.
That's what we do.
So great.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what makes the stable unique. I mean, besides the therapy in and of itself.
Right. I think what makes our barn unique is it's a combined care in that they are housed, but then they are also turned out every day. So it's not total pasture, it's not total barn. They're handled every single day, and that's something that's unique. Most boarding facilities, they're either in their stall, nobody looks at them, they're in the pasture, nobody looks at them. We handle them every single day. They are turned out, they're brought in. We know each horse, we treat each horse as our own.
That's awesome.
So
very cool. Maggie, I really appreciate you coming in this morning. Maggie Stillwell from the Riverbottom Ranch down there in the Carson Valley. Appreciate it. Head on down there to see her. The number's been on your screen, and we will have more Tahoe Tonight coming up right after this.